Hey everyone, today we're diving into the world of draft and heavy horse breeds. Get ready for some massive horsepower. I'm talking about horses so big they make your average pony look like a house cat. We're going on an epic journey to meet some of the most incredible, most powerful, and honestly, most mind-blowingly huge horses on the planet. If you thought your pickup truck had torque, wait until you see what these guys can do. We're talking about literal living legends. Creatures that have shaped history with their sheer strength and endurance. We're not just looking at any horses, we're spotlighting the absolute titans of the equine world, the majestic Shire, the flashy Clydesdale, the powerhouse Vladimir Heavy Draft, and the elegant Percheron. Each one of these breeds is a champion in its own right, with a unique story and set of skills that will absolutely blow your mind. I've lined up some insane facts and some crazy comparisons that you just won't believe, so buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride into the land of giants. Get ready to have your understanding of strong completely redefined. We're going to explore their history, their incredible abilities, and what makes them so special. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have a whole new appreciation for these magnificent animals. We're going to see why they were the original heavy machinery and why they still capture our imaginations today. This isn't just a history lesson, it's an adventure into the world of the truly colossal. Just those tall. All right, first up, we're heading to England to meet the Shire horse. And when I say giant, I mean giant. These guys are one of the largest horse breeds in the entire world. We're talking skyscraper-level horse flesh here, people. Imagine a horse so tall you'd need a stepladder just to say hello. Seriously, some Shires can stand over 17 hands high, which is like almost 6 feet at the shoulder, and that's before they even lift their head. It's absolutely insane. Historically, these magnificent beasts were the backbone of British industry and agriculture. Think about it. Before we had trucks and tractors, who do you think was pulling those impossibly heavy loads? The Shire, that's who. They hauled everything from beer drays for breweries, and we all know how important beer is, to massive logs in forestry and even barges along canals. They were the original 18-wheelers powered by hay and sheer willpower. Now for the comparison I promised, imagine your family SUV. Pretty big, right? Well, a fully grown Shire horse can make that SUV look like a little toy car. I'm not even kidding. Some of these horses can weigh over a ton. That's 2,000 pounds of pure muscle and power. Can you even comprehend that? It's like having a small car that's also your best friend. Mind blown, their strength is legendary. There are stories of Shires pulling loads many times their own weight. They were literally the powerhouses that built nations. Knights in shining armour. Some of them rode Shire ancestors because no other horse could carry the weight of a fully armoured knight and their own armour. These weren't just farm animals, they were war machines, transportation kings and agricultural heroes all rolled into one massive hoofed package. Appearance-wise, Shires are truly majestic. They often come in black, bay or grey, and they usually have these amazing white feathery markings on their lower legs called spats or feathers. It's like they're always ready for a fancy party, even when they're doing the toughest jobs. This feathering isn't just for show, it actually helped protect their legs in muddy fields and rough terrain. Practical and stylish, what a combo. But here's the kicker, despite their intimidating size and incredible strength, Shires are known for being gentle giants. They have a remarkably calm and docile temperament. You'd think something that big would be a bit of a diva, but nope. They're generally very placid, patient and willing to work. This made them ideal for working closely with humans in all sorts of demanding situations. A true gentle soul in a colossal body, Today, while they're not used as much for heavy farm work, Shires haven't just disappeared. You can still see them in all their glory at shows, in parades and performing ceremonial duties. They are a living piece of history, a reminder of a time when horsepower was actual horsepower. Seeing a team of Shires pulling a traditional carriage is an absolutely breathtaking spectacle. It's like stepping back in time, but way, way bigger. The sheer presence of a Shire horse is something you have to experience to believe. When one walks past, the ground practically trembles. They command respect just by existing. It's not just their height or their weight, it's the aura of power and history they carry with them. You look at a Shire and you just know you're in the presence of something truly special, something ancient and mighty. And let's talk about their appetite. A horse this big needs a lot of fuel. We're talking mountains of hay and buckets of feed. Imagine the grocery bill for one of these guys. It's probably more than I spend on challenge supplies some weeks. Keeping a Shire in peak condition is a full-time commitment, but for those who love the breed, it's a labor of love for these incredible animals. Before the invention of the steam engine and the internal combustion engine, these horses were the undisputed champions of heavy hauling. They shaped the landscape, built cities and fed nations. Their contribution to human progress is almost immeasurable. They were the engines of their era, the silent, strong partners in building the world we know today. Every road, every canal, every farm owes a debt to these powerful creatures. Breeders today work tirelessly to preserve the Shire breed, ensuring their unique characteristics and noble lineage continue. It's a testament to their enduring appeal and importance. These aren't just animals, they're a legacy. Protecting that legacy means future generations can still marvel at these living monuments of strength and gentleness. It's a huge responsibility, but one that dedicated people take on with passion. So, next time you think of something powerful, picture a Shire horse, a living, breathing testament to what nature can create. A true, gentle giant that literally helped carry civilizations forward. The Shire horse, ladies and gentlemen, is an absolute legend and one of the most awe-inspiring animals you'll ever encounter, utterly, undeniably, magnificently massive. Next up, we're heading north to Scotland, the land of kilts, bagpipes and the one and only Clydesdale horse. If the Shire is the stoic giant, the Clydesdale is its slightly flashier, equally powerful cousin. These guys are world famous, and for good reason. They're not just strong, they've got style, they've got flair, they've got those amazing leg warmers. The most iconic feature of the Clydesdale is undoubtedly its feathering. That's the long, silky hair on their lower legs, around the hooves. It's not just a fashion statement, though it looks incredible. This feathering, much like the Shire's, offered protection in rough and muddy conditions, which were pretty common in their native Scotland. But let's be honest, it also makes them look absolutely fabulous, like they're always ready for a red carpet event. These horses are the supermodels of the horse world, especially with those fancy leg warmers. When you see a team of Clydesdales perfectly groomed, their brasses gleaming, marching in unison, it's pure spectacle. They have this high-stepping, elegant gait that just screams, "Look at me," and we do look, because they are undeniably stunning. It's a combination of raw power and surprising grace that captivates everyone. Originating in the Clyde Valley in Scotland, hence the name. Clever, right? These horses were bred for heavy farm work and hauling coal in Lanarkshire. They needed to be incredibly strong to pull heavy loads through challenging terrain, but also hardy enough to withstand the Scottish weather. The breeders did an amazing job, creating a horse that was both a workhorse and a showstopper. The Budweiser Clydesdales are probably the most famous examples, and they've made this breed a household name across the globe. Seeing them in those Super Bowl commercials or at parades is a tradition for many. They represent a kind of nostalgic ideal of strength, tradition and quality. But don't let the commercial fame fool you. These are serious working horses with a rich history, long before they started selling beer. In terms of build, Clydesdales are powerful and muscular, with a broad chest and strong quarters. They typically stand a bit shorter than the very tallest Shires, maybe around 16 to 18 hands, but they are still absolutely massive creatures. They often come in bay, brown or black, frequently with those striking white feathered legs and sometimes white markings on their face. This contrast makes them incredibly photogenic. Their temperament is generally active, intelligent and willing. They are known for being quite trainable and often have a bit more get up and go than some other draft breeds. This makes them not only good for pulling heavy loads, but also for more dynamic work and, of course, for those impressive parade performances where they need to be alert and responsive. They're smart cookies, these ones. Imagine the sound of a team of Clydesdales marching down a street, their hooves hitting the pavement in unison. It's a powerful rhythmic sound that you can feel as much as hear. It's the sound of history, the sound of immense power under perfect control. It's one of those things that gives you goosebumps, knowing you're witnessing something truly special and iconic. Grooming those magnificent feathers is a serious undertaking. Let me tell you, keeping them clean, white and flowing takes a lot of dedication and elbow grease. It's not like they just wake up looking that good. There's a whole team of people behind the scenes making sure these equine celebrities are always camera ready. It's a labor of love, and the results speak for themselves. Beyond their famous commercial roles, Clydesdales have a deep cultural impact, especially in Scotland, where they are a source of national pride. They represent the agricultural heritage and the industrial strength of the nation. Festivals and shows featuring Clydesdales draw huge crowds, all eager to get a glimpse of these magnificent animals. They are living symbols of Scottish hardiness and spirit. Their historical work involved everything from ploughing stubborn Scottish soil to hauling timber and pulling heavy wagons in towns and cities. They were integral to the Scottish economy for centuries. Their strength and stamina were legendary, and they were highly prized for their ability to work long hours in often difficult conditions. They didn't just look good, they worked incredibly hard. Why do they capture the public imagination so much? I think it's that combination of immense power, striking beauty, and a sense of approachable grandeur. They are huge, yes, but there's an elegance to them, a presence that is both imposing and captivating. They are a living link to a past where muscle and heart were the engines of progress, and they do it all with such style. All right, team, now we're venturing east, deep into Russia, to meet a horse breed that's as tough and resilient as the land it comes from, the Vladimir Heavy Draft. This isn't a horse you see in beer commercials. This is a horse bred for pure, unadulterated agricultural power. Think of it as the Russian tank of the horse world, built to be strong, durable, and absolutely unstoppable. The Vladimir Heavy Draft was developed in Russia, specifically around the Vladimir and Ivanova regions during the Soviet era. The goal was clear: create a powerful draft horse that could handle the demanding agricultural work across the vast and often challenging Russian landscape. They needed a horse that could pull heavy plows, cultivators, and wagons day in and day out without complaining, and boy did they succeed. These horses are renowned for their incredible strength and exceptional endurance. They were bred by crossing local Russian mares with various imported draft breeds, including Clydesdales and Shires, but also Ardennes and Suffolk punches, to get the perfect blend of power, stamina, and adaptability. The result was a horse tailor-made for the tough jobs on collective farms. When I say Russian tank, I'm talking about their ruggedness and their ability to just keep going. These horses are built like, well, tanks. They have a massive muscular build, a deep chest, and incredibly strong legs. They might not have the same flashy feathering as a Clydesdale, but they possess a raw, functional power that is seriously impressive. They were designed for work, not for show, and it shows in their no-nonsense physique. Their temperament is another key factor. Vladimir Heavy Drafts are known for being energetic, yet manageable, with a good work ethic and a calm disposition. They needed to be willing partners for the farmers, responsive to commands but also steady and reliable. You can't have a flighty, nervous wreck pulling a giant plough, right? These guys are solid, dependable, and ready to get the job done. Appearance-wise, they are often bay, black, or chestnut, and they have a very solid, compact, and powerful look. They exude strength. You look at a Vladimir, and you just know it's capable of incredible feats of labor. They might not be as internationally famous as some other breeds, but within Russia and surrounding regions, they are legends of agricultural prowess. Their role in Russian agriculture, especially during the 20th century, cannot be overstated. In a country with such vast farmlands, before mechanization became widespread, these horses were the primary movers of agricultural machinery. They helped feed a nation. They toiled in conditions that would break lesser animals, from scorching summers to freezing winters. Their resilience is just phenomenal. One of the amazing things about the Vladimir Heavy Draft is its adaptability. Russia has incredibly diverse climates, and these horses proved they could thrive and work effectively in many of them. This versatility made them invaluable. They weren't just strong, they were tough in every sense of the word, able to cope with harsh weather and demanding workloads without faltering. While perhaps lesser known on the global stage compared to Shires or Clydesdales, the Vladimir Heavy Draft is a powerhouse in its own right and a vital part of Russia's agricultural heritage. They represent a specific type of breeding goal: maximum efficiency and power for practical work. There's an undeniable beauty in that kind of functional design. a testament to purposeful breeding. Imagine the sheer force these horses can exert. We're talking about pulling machinery that would make a modern garden tractor weep. They were the engines that powered Soviet agriculture for decades, contributing massively to food production and the development of rural areas. Their contribution is written in the furrows of countless fields across Russia. The development of this breed is a fascinating story of selective breeding, taking the best traits from various established draft breeds and combining them to create something uniquely suited to Russia's specific needs. It was a monumental undertaking, driven by the necessity of feeding a vast population and cultivating enormous tracts of land. The Vladimir is a product of that vision. Today, like many draft breeds, their numbers have declined with increased mechanization, but efforts are being made to preserve this important Russian breed. They are a living piece of agricultural history, a symbol of strength, endurance, and the enduring partnership between humans and horses. Their legacy is one of hard work and unwavering service, truly the unsung heroes of the Russian fields. Last but definitely not least, we're heading to the beautiful country of France to meet the Percheron. If you thought heavy horses couldn't be elegant, think again. The French really know how to do things with style, and their premier heavy horse breed is no exception. The Percheron combines incredible strength with a harmonious build and a remarkably calm temperament. It's like the sophisticated older sibling in the draft horse family, originating from the Le Perche region of Normandy in France, an area known for its rich pastures. The Percheron has a long and noble history. It's believed they have some Arabian blood in their ancestry, which might contribute to their more refined appearance and agile movement compared to some other heavy breeds. This touch of Arabian influence gives them a certain je ne sais quoi. What's amazing about the Percheron is its harmonious build. They are big, don't get me wrong. These are serious heavyweights, often weighing a ton or more, but their proportions are incredibly pleasing to the eye. They have a strong arched neck, a deep chest, and powerful, clean legs. There's an elegance to their muscularity that is truly captivating. They look powerful without being clunky. The French really do know how to make things elegant, even their horses. Percherons are often seen in shades of grey or black, which adds to their stately appearance. A team of dapple grey Percherons pulling a fine carriage? C'est magnifique! It's a sight that just oozes class and sophistication, while still showcasing immense power. Their temperament is one of their most prized qualities. Percherons are known for being intelligent, willing workers with a calm and gentle nature. This makes them incredibly versatile. They are strong enough for the heaviest farm work, but also composed enough for city work, parades, and even riding. Yes, you heard that right. Despite their size, many Percherons are comfortable under saddle. Historically, Percherons were true all-rounders. They served as war horses, carrying knights into battle. They pulled heavy stagecoaches across long distances before the railways. They were invaluable on farms for ploughing and hauling. And in cities, they pulled delivery wagons, omnibuses, and even fire engines. Their adaptability was a key to their widespread popularity. One fascinating thing about Percherons is their influence on other breeds and their global spread. They were exported all over the world, including to the United States, where they became incredibly popular. American farmers and teamsters loved their strength, stamina, and good nature. The Percheron played a huge role in the development of agriculture and transportation in many countries. The French take great pride in the Percheron, and breeders have worked diligently to maintain the breed's high standards of conformation, temperament, and working ability. There are still breed shows and events in France dedicated to showcasing these magnificent animals, celebrating their heritage and their continued relevance. It's a living tradition. Despite their massive size, Percherons often move with surprising agility and a smooth gait. They don't have the heavy feathering of Shires or Clydesdales, which gives their legs a cleaner, more sculpted look. This lack of feathering was actually preferred in some working conditions, as it meant less mud and debris collecting on their legs. Practical elegance, you see. Imagine a royal procession in historical France or a grand parade. The Percheron would have been a star attraction, their powerful forms gleaming, their calm demeanor making them reliable in crowded and noisy environments. They possess a natural dignity that makes them perfect for such ceremonial roles, embodying both strength and grace. The versatility of the Percheron is truly remarkable. From pulling immense loads of timber from forests to being ridden in dressage, yes, some enthusiasts do it, they demonstrate a range of talents that belies their heavy horse classification. This adaptability has ensured their survival and continued appreciation even as the age of horsepower has waned. A breed that so perfectly combines beauty, brawn, and a calm, willing spirit is a rare treasure. The Percheron is a testament to centuries of careful breeding, resulting in an animal that is both a powerhouse and a picture of equine grace. They're a true French masterpiece, admired worldwide for their incredible qualities. The gentle giants of France indeed. And that's a wrap on our tour of some of the mightiest draft horses on the planet. From the towering Shires of England and the flashy Clydesdales of Scotland to the unstoppable Vladimir heavy drafts of Russia and the elegant Percherons of France, these breeds are truly incredible. Each one is a testament to the power, beauty, and historical significance of horses. Can you believe the sheer size and strength packed into these animals? It's absolutely mind-blowing. These gentle giants have literally shaped our world, ploughing our fields, transporting our goods, and even carrying soldiers into battle. They were the original engines of industry and agriculture, and their legacy lives on. Learning about them isn't just history. It's appreciating living marvels that continue to inspire awe. I hope you guys enjoyed this deep dive into the world of these colossal creatures as much as I did bringing it to you. They're not just horses, they're legends. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about these incredible horse breeds, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more fun and informative videos. Seriously, click that bell or a giant Shire might just sit on your homework. Let me know in the comments which of these mighty horses was your favorite. Or if there's another giant breed you want us to cover. We've got so much more crazy history and amazing facts to share with you. See you next time!